Quite versus quiet in English. Quite. Quite definition. The word quite is an adverb that means completely, actually, or to a great degree. The car was quite fast. The car was quite fast. The city is quite busy. The city is quite busy. The house is quite old. The house is quite old. The river is quite wide. The river is quite wide. The building is quite tall. The building is quite tall. The flowers are quite pretty. The flowers are quite pretty. The report wasn't quite done, but I had to submit it anyway. The report wasn't quite done, but I had to submit it anyway. My brother is quite tall and needs to bend down when entering doors. My brother is quite tall and needs to bend down when entering doors. Elephants are quite large animals. Elephants are quite large animals. The rules of the game are quite simple. The rules of the game are quite simple. The situation was getting quite frightening. The situation was getting quite frightening. It was quite impossible to understand these sounds. It was quite impossible to understand these sounds. The beach was quite crowded. The beach was quite crowded. The living room is quite spacious. The living room is quite spacious. Quiet. Quiet definition. The word quiet is used as an adjective, verb, and noun to refer to a lack of noise or a peaceful situation. Example. We need to be quiet so we don't wake up the dog. Adjective. You must quiet down when you are in the library. Verb. A loud buzzing noise disturbed the calm quiet. Noun. Tom is a quiet man who rarely says a word. Tom is a quiet man who rarely says a word. I need some peace and quiet. I need some peace and quiet. The class is quiet now. The class is quiet now. The street was unnaturally quiet. The street was unnaturally quiet. I told them to be quiet and go to sleep. I told them to be quiet and go to sleep. They dress in quiet colors so as not to call attention to themselves. They dress in quiet colors so as not to call attention to themselves. She spoke to him with quiet dignity. She spoke to him with quiet dignity. Their voices were very quiet, hardly above a whisper. Their voices were very quiet, hardly above a whisper. The room is dark and quiet. The room is dark and quiet. The baby was finally quiet. The baby was finally quiet. She quieted the crowd with a gesture. She quieted the crowd with a gesture. The zookeeper quieted the monkeys by giving them bananas. The zookeeper quieted the monkeys by giving them bananas. To watch more videos, subscribe our Pep English channel.